I have never desired your good opinion, and you have certainly bestowed it most unwillingly. The feelings which you tell me have long prevented your regard can have little difficulty in overcoming it after this explanation. I might as well inquire why, with so evident a design of offending and insulting me, you chose to tell me that you like me against your will, against your reason, and even against your character. Was not this some excuse for incivility if I was uncivil? But I have other provocations, you know I have. Do you think that any consideration would tempt me to accept the man who has been the means of ruining, perhaps forever, the happiness of a beloved sister? You divided Mr. Bingley and Jane, or at the very least yours was the principal means, involving them both in misery of the acutest kind. Can you deny that you have done it? You wish to marry me, in spite of the very things that made you separate Jane and Mr. Bingley. From the beginning, your arrogance, your conceit, and your selfish disdain for the feelings of others made me realize that you were the last man in the world whom I could ever marry.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I think that's how I'm supposed to start these things. I'm only going on what I've seen in the movies. So. Oh, then I think I'm supposed to tell you how long it's been since my last confession. But that's kind of my first confession. I'm not Catholic. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, except sit here and tell you what I've done wrong. So, here goes. I've been pretending to be how do one phrase it in Catholic words? A harlot? It's not like I've actually been doing the things that people are saying that I've been doing, but then again, I'm not exactly denying them. So I've just been wondering, is that wrong? There's a lot of bad stuff going down at my school, which may or may not be indirectly because of this masquerade. I'm lying, you caught me. I may have caused the end of a marriage. Which, in my own perverse way, I thought I could help. I mean, in my defense, I may talk like an adult, but I am merely an adolescent. I mean, I should never even been propositioned in the way that I was propositioned by an adult. But then again, I should have never consented. So, it's just that a lot of people were asking me to do things. And I thought it was okay because it wasn't real. It was make-believe and no one was getting hurt. But a lot of people hate me now. And I kind of hate me too.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word, yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjury, they say Jove laughs. Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt will. But else, not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. and therefore thou mayst think my haviour light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware my true love's passion. Therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding as light love which the dark night hath so discovered. I'm having a wedding because I want to bring my world together with his for a night and stand in front of all the people that matter to us and have them see us become an us and then celebrate that with a big party, okay? And except for you, everyone else I know seems to get that and is actually, believe it or not, happy for me. You're the only one who doesn't seem to get it. Yeah, Jordan, you're the only one. And I'm sorry. I actually cannot believe that you're making me justify this to you right now. That on what is supposed to be the happiest time in my life, the one person who I thought was my greatest ally, my biggest cheerleader, my partner, he's the one who's going to be like this. No, he's going to come to my bridal shower and sit there glowering at me, which, by the way, I pretended not to notice, but of course, I fucking noticed, Jordan. And now you're gonna sit here and throw a pity party for yourself in the middle. Because what? What? Because you're not a bridesmaid? Seriously, I try to be a compassionate person. I really do, but you really test the limits.